All right, it's spring break week, and I am broadcasting live from Orlando, Florida, and we're in a lobby where they're about to serve an amazing breakfast to, well, not me, and I believe it's the whole Owens Corning group, and I thought they were not here still, but they're here, and there's a lot of them. And the food looks really good. I'm sure I could slip into the line. They wouldn't even recognize me.
I was going to say, just pop in there if someone says something. Say, hey, oh, you're Bob, from Owens Corning, right?
I thought this was catering for the broadcast. All right, let's take some calls on this issue. Target is, and this will include, this is a nationwide decision. So, Christine, if I'm correct, this decision by Target to allow their employees and customers to use whatever bathroom they identify with is something that will affect the New Hartford Target as well. Mm-hmm. You want to take Eugene first in Utica. Eugene, you're on the radio. What do you think?
Hi, is this Bill?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead. You're on.
Hi, Bill. It's Eugene. So I have something to say about the whole issue. I come from Russia originally. My girlfriend, she's actually from Romania.
Okay.
We don't have separated bathrooms. We have just one bathroom, and I think it's ridiculous that we have to separate women, men, transgender. It's just absolutely ridiculous.
It's interesting.
You know, it's interesting that you bring. It's very interesting you talk about this because I was speaking with somebody yesterday who does a lot of traveling, traveling throughout the world, Europe, and said that he was in a bathroom and it was a men's room. But he said the difference is, it's very interesting. He said, I'm there at the urinal, and he said it's one round urinal, and everybody's urinating into the urinal. And he said, you know, I felt something on my leg, hitting my leg, and I looked over, and it was a mop, and it was a woman right inside the bathroom as everybody's going to the bathroom. She's just mopping up the floor. Nobody cared that there was a woman inside.
Exactly. And my girlfriend, she comes from this really small town. She was telling me about how her family actually they use outhouses, and they don't even have toilet paper. For example, they have to use newspaper because they're so poor. They don't really care who's using the bathroom. I think it's just absolutely ridiculous that we have to separate male, female, transgender, whatever it is.
It's interesting. I mean, I think that's that's the way we're going, is toward like a unisex bathroom now in this country. If this continues,
well, and when you look at, I mean, what Eugene is saying, when you look at it, there's nobody, unless you're a pervert, you're not looking at anybody going to the bathroom. Whether you're a man in the men's room or you're a woman in the women's room, as traditionally. You're not looking at the person, right? As a matter of fact, you're probably avoiding it. And as Christine said in the ladies' room, they, I got to tell you, this conversation is not morning buffet conversation.
Can people hear you? Can people hear you?
Oh, Andrew, Jeff, they're right on me. I swear to you, they are 7 feet from me. If you notice, I'm being a little quieter. All right, Eugene. Good point, though. I appreciate the call, Eugene. Thanks, man.
Oh, thanks a lot, Bill. I appreciate it.
But then, Bill, at what
Mike
age
is in Marcy? Yeah, what's that, Christine?
Before we ask Mike to chime in on this, at what age then is the cutoff? Because I brought my son into the ladies' room with me, with my daughter when they were both little, because I wasn't going to leave them outside. And so now is the next thing that we're going to legislate, okay, well, boys older than 9 can no longer come in the ladies' room, and now you have to leave them outside.
Well, you're at more of a risk, or just as much of a risk, if you're standing next to somebody at a male bathroom urinal. They can just look over. I mean, what kind of a big deal is that?
So. Nobody cares about
who
guys.
Says? Who says?
Nobody cares.
Well, if you're a pedophile, a male pedophile who's interested in young males, that guy does care about a young boy, and that male pedophile is allowed in the men's room, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
And
right now,
right now, always. You're never
always.
How are you going to stop? How do you stop them?
There's no bathroom that says perverts. Male perverts here, female perverts
by the way.
Here.
Even sexually, if you're on the list as a sexual predator, you're still allowed to use you could be using the gender room that you abused. I mean, it's just really not a topic, I think, but it's become a big topic, and it's much more. It's bigger than all these. There's no law that's going to fix this, I don't think. Mike is in Marcy. Go ahead, Mike. Pipe in. What do you think?
I don't know. I think it's probably been brought up already, but they just have to really set up a bathroom for transgender, because that's what they identify themselves as. It doesn't matter to them whether they're in a ladies' room or a men's room. But in the transgender room, at least they're respecting everybody else's rights to be a male or a female. And by the way, that person who doesn't use any toilet paper, they must be full of you-know-what.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Mike, thanks. All right, David in Utica. Go ahead. You're on the radio. 736-0186 is the phone number. 315-736-0186. I got to start saying that because apparently we're going to have to start using the area code by next year, they say. Dave, go ahead. You're on.
Yeah, just quick. No offense to anybody, but I don't care what you do in other countries. This is America. We have things we do. They do lots of things in other countries. We want to start, doing them too. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'll tell you right now.
I think, yeah.
If my 14-year-old niece is in the bathroom and you look like a guy, you ain't going in that bathroom when she's in it. When I'm out there, I'll tell you that right now.
And
you call the cops if you want.
I don't know what your stature is, Dave, but you sound like for every 2 steps I take, you're taking only 1. I mean, that's just
maybe half.
Maybe half, yeah. Listen, the end of the story is though, how do you legislate this though, Dave? How do you prevent a pedophile who's interested in looking at a little boy standing there at the urinal looking at the little boy? I don't know how we ever.
Well, you're not
make
this. Bill. I'm with you there. I mean, I totally get that. We know that was going on before, but the idea that we're talking about, this is what we got to do now, and no offense again, but you're talking about less than 1% of the population.
And let me ask you this, Dave.
You're fading, Dave.
Dave, let me ask you this: if a business, like right now, Target as a business is saying, "Hey, this is our policy. Period. This is what we're doing." Should the state be able to come in and arrest people if it's the policy of Target?
I'm kind of like I don't know. I'm more of a.
Because I know your belief is right, but your belief still is
Target business. I mean, if that's what they want to do, I won't shop there.
Right. That would stop
and that's your
you
choice.
From shopping.
I mean, that's your choice, Dave.
Yeah. All right, Dave, thanks. JoJo in Rome is on, then I got a break, and we'll take more on this if you want. 736-0186. Just giving you a recap. Target has made a decision that you go to the bathroom that you identify with as a gender, and Alabama is coming in and saying, stop right there. Somebody uses the bathroom in inappropriately as we see it, we're going to arrest them. JoJo, what do you think?
I'm totally confused. You guys, I don't know what that one guy was saying. Okay, Target. All right, Target. Let me explain about Target. Target. How many stalls do you think Target's got? Maybe 1 or 2. It's not a big.
Probably not that many stalls.
Okay, there is a slot that says men's and women's, and there's also when a men's guy, a man goes in there, you lock the door. A girl goes in there, you lock the door. Right? You're not going to go in a store leaving the bathroom door open, right? Or unlocked.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to shut the door. You're going to shut, whether it's the stall door or you're shutting the bathroom door. If it's a one toilet bathroom, if it's a single use bathroom, you're going to shut the door, right?
All right, now, who's saying something about, like, the football stadiums? Like, there's long lines in women's and long lines in men's, and the women's can't get in.
Yeah.
So they got to go to the men's room? All right, I only have one thing to say about that. You got to, squeeze your legs. You got to wait. You can't go in there. 50,000 people there.
And here's a point. I understand, people are concerned about
single-use bathroom. Single-use.
Yeah, people are concerned about, perverts or pedophiles. But I got to say, I don't think anybody wants to see anybody else go to the bathroom. I don't think anybody wants to see the act of somebody going to the bathroom.
You're wrong there. But there are weirdos. I shouldn't say that because everybody's, I just see it as being weird. There are people that are into that. And it's weird, and there are. And JoJo, listen, just for the record, the last thing we want is any change The men's room is the men's room. The ladies' room is the ladies' room in stadiums, because the men's room is always, that line is short, and the last thing we want to do is bring the ladies in so they can lengthen our line.
Yes.
How about
that's
this?
my problem with it.
Don't even know what courtesy flush is. That's the key.
Ah, boy.
You ever go to the bathroom
Christine,
with somebody's doing
let me
number
tell
two?
All right.
You're going to the bathroom and say,
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. We're moving on.
Christine,
Come on.
by the way, Christine is absolutely right. Christine is absolutely right when she says the ladies' room is disgusting as compared to the men's room.
Usually.
And I've seen some ladies' rooms. I guess I'd be illegal. I shouldn't have, but I guess I did. And she's right also about bringing your kids in. I brought my daughter in. I put my hands over my daughter's eyes as I walk her into a stall because she was 4 years old, and I'm by myself, and she's got to go. So what does a parent end up doing? I mean, this opens up so many different issues. It's yet another stupid thing we're talking about in America, I think, anyway. Hold on tight. We'll come back here. Christine will update you with the news. We'll give you a free money question of the day, give you a chance to win $100, $200, or $300. Somebody won $100 last hour. We're coming right back live on Spring Break Week from Orlando at WIBX.